Hello Focus friends. Yesterday we discussed the damage that doomscrolling on social media can do. We discussed the role that dopamine plays, how it provides a mini high that contributes to our desire to engage in the activity, how the ease of access can result in us becoming stuck in a loop, continually seeking the small dopamine hit, but how the strength of that hit, and indeed our dopamine levels overall, degrade, leaving us with all the negatives of having wasted time and all the negatives of the fact that we've allowed ourselves to be turned away from the healthy goals and objectives that we've set ourselves. And we looked at how mindfulness and visualization can be used to address the problem. When we sense that we're about to start doom scrolling, we can train ourselves to mentally intervene and remember the negatives. We can list them now. Dopamine deflection is orthogonal to our goals. Doom scrolling is a life-destructive loop. Chronic doom scrolling lowers our dopamine balance level as a whole. When I'm engaging in it, I'm borrowing from my future, and that future is going to be coming to me sooner than I think. It worsens the stress of time crunch living. When I start it, I might feel I have time for it, but think for a moment, I really don't. But of course, let's also be realistic. We already know or sense these negatives. We know doom scrolling isn't healthy. We might have been kidding ourselves just how unhealthy it is, but we've still always known it isn't good for us, yet we did it anyway. So is there any other technique that we can use to combat it that is even more effective? Well, the good news is the answer is yes, though this next tip requires some commitment. Nevertheless, it's eminently achievable. In my opinion, it's by far the more powerful of the two techniques, though I should add there's no reason not to use both. So what's this technique that I'm referring to? Well, it's committing to eliminating screen use in bed at night. What? How does that help, I hear you cry? If we've already started on a journey with regard to focus and productivity, this will seem more realistic and achievable than for those who haven't yet started such a journey. But it can be done. What needs to be understood is the light from a phone, tablet or computer screen at night does terrible things to sleep and restfulness. And the extent to which that's true becomes startlingly evident from the degree of improvement that we can obtain if we're able to stop the habit. But in my opinion, it's actually a bit easier to stop device usage in bed than during the day, because we know when we're in bed that we've got a more important thing to do, and that's sleep, and that's what we should be doing. So cut out screen use at night, and you'll find that the compulsion to engage in the activity of doom scrolling during the day will reduce. Don't believe me? Try it and see. By taking control and shrinking the significance of the activity, you'll find that you naturally feel more rested and motivated, and you'll find the very thought of wasting your time in the day doing the thing that you've proved you're perfectly able to resist doing at night is less appealing. And that's the point. Quite naturally, you're going to want to do it less. This is a similar effect to that we found in the earlier video I made on doing hard things, like taking a cold shower or bath, where we found that doing one hard thing shrinks the degree of impediment for doing all hard things. Learning that you have power and control shrinks the power of the compulsion. It really works like that. So why not try to earn yourself a bonus point? If you can keep up this screen-free bedtime routine for 30 days, the chances that you'll be able to stick with it are greatly enhanced. Also, consider pairing the activity with seeking to obtain a start of the day cortisol spike by, on waking, getting outside to witness the rising sun, or even if it's cloudy, early morning light by looking in the general direction where the sun would be. This is another extremely powerful technique, and I've already produced a video about it, so check that one out as well. Thanks for watching my video. We're only just getting started at Simple Focus, and if you saw this through my app and like the content, I've got a favour to ask you. Please use the link in the text below this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that will help increase its visibility, which in turn will help me to continue producing content for you to see, and new objectives for the app. Simple Focus provides a quick-to-use, self-improvement checklist. See your progress at a glance. Acquire the habit of self-improvement daily, with a morning checklist, objective of the day, and an evening review. View and prioritize objectives for the positive habits you'd like to form. Great video content appears daily in the magazine, and when you see something you like, add it to your objectives.